Spencer, who are you, is our guest recapper for today?
What? Oh, yeah.
Do we have one?
Claire from Australia.
Oh, really? We've gone down under and we've gone female.
And you're going to do her accent?
Yep.
That would be great.
We talked on the phone, and this is how she sounds. Last time on Shadowrun, Shantytown, we opened with the gang inside their van with the rescued youngster Jelly Dervish and a tied-up Arturo Spaguli. While discussing the successful mission, Eve took the shadow out of Shadowrun and revealed too much information about Dervish while Arturo was assertively listening. Nightblade stayed with Arturo in the van while the rest of the gang went inside Hank's last stand and came across a saucy stranger in a magenta suit with a bow slung over his shoulder. Mercy attempted to and failed to learn his identity, so she gave up and left to take a shit. The gang received thanks and a payment from the Ryan Dervish fellow, and as well as a bonus of the shoes off the poor Italian's feet. Meanwhile, in the van, Spaguli mentioned to Nightblade that their gang has compromised their anonymity with the security footage at the Burger Tyrant, implying a hit could follow. Jim discussed the risk of rewarding Shadowruns and the reason why good men rationalize why they do bad things. And in this world, that is a prison. Spaguli is just a pedophile. What will the gang's next mission be? Will this flamboyant stranger reveal his identity? And will Spaguli take his revenge? Find out now on Shadowrun.
Thank you, Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
Hey, Claire.
I missed 1 week. And none of that sounds familiar to me.
We basically...
1 week and all of those characters showed up?
Curtis, we accomplished one Shadowrun. We accomplished one mission, so we're kind of like starting from scratch.
I feel like if you had been here, you'd be like, I've been here 3 weeks, and we're still in the car.
I was getting comfortable. All of this is new to me. Now what do I do?
We went back to
I didn't
that
even
place.
hear Dr. Friend mentioned.
You were there when
He didn't do much, I don't think.
You were there when we went back to the place. And
Yeah,
that
was the last.
So basically, like in between there was an episode where I don't think we did much.
Because you were out of town. You did it out of town.
Right. There was that. But all we've done is that we've taken the kid back to his dad, and I'm in the car with the mob.
The mob. Okay, yeah.
And we're in a bar, and right now that there is an interesting new character that we don't know anything about, who's wearing a magenta and blue suit, and it has a bow and arrow kind of situation on him.
Okay.
So he seems to be like somebody we might want to investigate.
Okay. Sorry.
So I
just couldn't believe we'd moved that far ahead.
We didn't really go that far.
Okay, it seemed like it.
So I walk up to the bar and get near the fellow in the magenta suit, Spencer.
All right, he's drinking a glass of water, quietly.
I say, what's your name?
Oh, I don't give that out too easily.
Okay, I'm the same way. I like your style, and I walk away.
That happens. Meanwhile, in the car, I think Jim Nightblade was just climaxing an epic rant.
It wasn't my choice to cliff break on.
I remember. I remember.
So anyways,
Is he by himself?
That's how I feel.
He's with me. I'm a gangster. I'm tied up.
So that's how it is.
Shit, man. Well, I think I understand if you want to, untie me.
So you're not going to... and I encourage you to be convincing. You're going to forget this happened and nothing's ever going to happen.
Yeah, man.
Said this, the speed of your response, it's reflexive. Feels like if you were lying. It's like a guy who just wants to get out of the car.
Well, okay, you're right. Run it by me again.
Okay, so if you try to pursue this event, if you try to follow up on it, if any harm comes to Jellyfish, Or his father?
Jelly Dervish and Ryan Dervish.
It will be repaid upon your family for generations to come.
Yeah, man.
All right, you know what? I don't believe you. I'm going to shoot him.
This Shadowrun brought to you by Burger King.
I'm sorry, Curtis. This isn't me. This is a character.
It's all right.
I'm shooting him. I'm shooting him in the head.
You shoot him right in the head, and he doesn't even have time to react. Your robot-like arm reflexes are so reflexive. He doesn't even have time to breathe out. Slumps to the floor.
Hey, I told you, mother.
It's an interesting trait for an assassin.
The loudest sniper. Can I use my smart link?
Yep.
Okay, I use my smart link to contact everybody.
Oh, that's the comm link. But yeah.
Sorry. Real smart. I use my comm link. Everyone, can we meet by the truck to regroup?
Well, we're all in the bar right now. Everybody but Nightblade.
All right, let's meet in the bar. I'm here too. I'm staring at you while I'm saying this. Nightblade, can you meet us in here? We don't know what you're doing, but
yeah, I just got to clean up the Uber.
All right.
I get on the comm link and say, Nightblade, what's happening? You coming? What's going down?
There's some cups and fries and stuff. I got to pick up the Uber.
That's not normally your style to tidy up an Uber. Normally you just kind of leave the Uber as is.
Uber, like when we send it back in our body, like what?
Yeah, is there an Uber driver or is it a robot?
Robot driver. It's a robot, yeah.
But is there surveillance in the Uber?
How does that work?
Cameras, yeah. Uber's a pretty private company. They don't work with police.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well, so
okay.
if you send one back with a dead body in it, does it?
I mean, I don't think that's a fair question to ask the dungeon master. I don't know. I think that in
from
general,
my understanding, though, I'm a criminal.
Yeah, no, you don't just send bodies. I mean, you don't just you take care of bodies.
All right, I drag the body out of the Uber, and I radio to them like I'm almost there. I just get we left some wrappers. There's charges, and I'm like drag the body out, and I find like a dumpster.
Okay, you find a dumpster near Hank's Last Stand.
I throw the body in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and all right, I go to join them.
That happens. You enter. There's a purple suited man with a bow. Other than that, there's just Teddy and the dervishes.
I walk up to Nightblade and go, why is there blood spatter on your face right now?
It's Spagouli's.
Did you deuce Spaguli? Did you take him out?
He's not. He agrees that the mission is over.
The mission of breathing?
There won't be anything to talk about anymore about it. It's like the mission's over. We went on it and it's done.
Okay.
What have you done?
Hodegard knows the answer to this and all other details in between. He rolls his eyes, then activates his mind probe and directs it toward the young man who's sitting with the magenta suit to see if there's some sort of information that he can draw from him.
All right. You start doing that, and the man starts screaming in agony. He leaps to his feet and pulls his bow and starts pointing it wildly. You're getting flashes of pain and darkness and loneliness and grim work being done.
I jump up and using my charisma and composure, I say to the man who's wildly pointing his bow, Hey, what are you drinking?
He goes, I'm being mind probed and it hurts like hell. This is the worst. I'm gonna start, and he starts
calm
loosing.
down.
He starts loosing arrows every which way.
I stop the mind probe.
All right. 3 arrows bury themselves in the ceiling. It seems that the mind probe threw off his aim, or maybe he's a poor aim.
I saddle up next to him, using my charisma. Hey, sharpshooter. What's your name?
Not really in the mood to talk.
I get
probed.
it. I'll have what he's having.
Hank brings you a water.
Cool. Level, transparent. I get it. Hey, obviously you just had a freak out. I get that. I've freaked out before. What's going on with you? I'm just a connoisseur of stories. What's your deal?
I think that guy just tried to read my thoughts.
Fuck.
I should.
God damn it! I hate
I'm not
that.
always subtle.
That fucking sucks. What do you think he got?
Nothing, probably. I don't know. Maybe my childhood.
I go on the comm link and I say to Mercy, we're kind of out of a job right now. Maybe this guy, find out if he has something that he wants us to do.
All right. Childhood, the worst. Why do we have them? You look like you're somebody who wants something, and I'm somebody who gives things. What's going on with you? I'm not on the up and up. Neither are my friends. Do you have any VDs? Vendettas?
She's not our face man for nothing, you guys.
Yeah, but I don't talk about business at the bar.
I get
It's
that.
just a personal rule.
Yeah, I
You
understand
seem like
that.
a guy
Can
who
I?
has a big office. Sorry, I'm going to the bathroom.
Will you take a walk with me?
No, I'm actually here to meet a friend.
Cool. Yeah, me too. Like two or four friends. You smell. I'm sorry to say this. You smell dangerous. What? This is so embarrassing. But what might I be smelling? What is that smell? What is that dangerous smell?
Danger.
Oh my God, danger! I'm playing with a button on the top of my shirt. Oh no, you're gonna be one of these guys. I know you're one of these guys. I have a really hard time talking to guys who I know are really physically impressive and violent. Who are you? I'm meeting somebody. I'm meeting somebody too. Who are you meeting? Are you meeting
An old friend.
an old friend? Me too. Can we play a game really fast?
I don't play games.
What if I told you I was a game?
I wouldn't.
What if I told you I was a game with a reward?
I don't play games.
All right, what if I gave you the rule book?
That's hot. That's hot.
Gently.
I walk up, Spencer, what's the bartender's name?
Hank.
Hank. I walk up to Hank and say, Hank, is there a Mr. Johnson that we can meet? We're kind of out of a job right now.
I don't know, man. You gotta talk to Ted about that.
Okay, was Ted in the house?
Oh, yeah. He's talking to Jelly.
Oh, right, yeah. I walk over to Ted, to Ted and Jelly and sit down next to them and say, Mercy, our usual face man, is apparently a prostitute now. I'm not sure what's going on precisely, but do you have any gigs for us?
I mean, I wanted to talk to you guys about video surveillance.
Uh-oh.
It seems that, again, on your last mission, you left a bunch of security cameras. It's no good. I mean, my clients can't have, personal data's leaking out. They can't be tied back to these things. It's no problem. I mean, I understand you got your strengths, you got your weaknesses, but that's why I called in some help.
Uh-oh.
He's a technomancer, and his name is Hackeye.
Wait, are you referring to the guy with the bow?
Yeah, he's over there. He's going to be helping you out with the technological side of things. So I already had him wipe that.
I didn't have to do all this. I could have just asked, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you're saying that, look, I'm the first one to agree that on the technological side, we're not that savvy. So this guy over there at the bar, is that the guy you're talking about?
Yeah, that's him. He's a pretty renowned hacker around these parts. He's a good friend of mine. He knew Cool Dennis.
And we can trust this guy?
Yeah.
Using the power to analyze truth, I analyze what the hell that was that just came out of your mouth.
It was confusion because we're talking about hired murderers and criminals. Trust is, I don't know. It's a perilous concept in this kind of world.
So do you have a job for us? And if you do, you're saying that we have to bring along this weirdo at the bar?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying if you want, if you want him to go on runs with you, you can. He can stay here. If you just need someone to delete security footage, he could do that.
Yeah, look. Truth be told, we did kind of leave a messy trail behind us on that one.
That's okay.
Okay. So do you have a job for us?
Yeah, I actually got someone on the horn right now. Those guys that hired you to get that Baldwin guy? They loved your work so much. They want to hire you again.
Oh yeah? What's the job?
I'll let him tell you. Are you guys ready?
I think we should bring Mercy over for this because she's our face person.
Yeah, you look over, and at this point, I'm just taking the water and just pouring it on my face.
She's a maniac on the floor.
And then I overhear you, and I'm like, "Excuse me," and you're gross, and I walk away. I join.
Okay.
Lay it on to Ted or whatever your name is.
He flips on the screen, and you see a black avatar of a shadowy businessman figure. It goes, I see you've done some work in the past for our company, and we are very grateful. You see, you helped us with a recent acquisition, and we need some help finding some of that acquisition's former possessions.
Sir, if you need to take a moment to breathe, take all the time you need.
That is very rude.
Can you be more specific? What do you mean acquisitions and whatnots?
Oh, we recently took on a new hire that you helped procure for us, and he left some of his prior work at a former employer. Now, we hope to receive some of that work, but it has made it hard for us, and he's hid it away.
Are you talking about BTL chips from Baldwin?
We're talking about research in that department, something along those lines. We don't know exactly what the research is, but we know it's valuable.
These are digital files, perhaps, that you are seeking?
Yes.
So you should go somewhere and get some files.
Yes, I would like that very much.
All right. Do you have any other pertinent information?
Perhaps a location.
I do have both of those things. Mind Plus Limited is a small BioWare clinic specializing in brain stuffs. They operate a small clinic in the burbs. There is the pay data. It's kept under lock and key. Very strict security. They've got vibration sensors, cameras, and guards.
Oh my.
So some of this material is organic?
Oh yes, the BioWares for brain enhancements.
What is the security system like at Brain Limited Plus Clinic?
I don't know everything, but I know they've got vibration sensors, cameras, and guards.
Hey, you know what? It seems like, guys, I pull our team. Do we have a team name? Have we come up with a team name?
We're the Scooterlings, right?
The Scooterlings.
The fuck ups.
We're called Los Fuck Ups.
Yeah.
I pull the team aside and say, okay, this sounds pretty technological. I think we might need a technomancer on board on this one.
Bring that asshole with the bow with us. Right?
Yeah, why not bring him? He seems fascinating. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? We live our lives and don't meet new people that technomance with bows and arrows and whatnot.
I'm still a bit worried about this old friend.
Sorry, what?
The old friend that he's waiting to meet.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, because the technomancer is waiting for a friend.
Oh, but yeah, we all have backstory. I mean,
All right.
So you ever asked me about mine?
So Ted,
I'm going fucking insane over here. I just murdered a guy in a car.
What's the name of the guy? Who's our?
How am I not interesting? Why aren't people trying to like read my mind? Because I'm not sitting in a corner with a fucking bow. Is why.
Do we have all the information we need for this job?
I'm gonna
Ted?
fucking explode.
You can always find more information.
Using the sort of maps that I have in my head and using relevant information, name of the actual building, everything indicates the location is. This is the map that I'm using in my head.
Near the beach. Oh wait, near the beach.
But I have a specific route to this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I know where it is. I know how to get us there.
And we're specifically looking to get certain files.
Yes. Their research belonging to the former employee.
Baldwin
Brown.
Okay.
Will his name be on him, or do we gotta take all the files?
Whatever works.
How did we all meet? All right.
I walk over to the guy that won't tell me his name, and I sidle up next to him, and I say, "Bartender, I want a water." And he.
Okay. You
So
get the water.
I get a water, and I toast the guy. So I know it's bad luck to toast water, but are you into making some easy money?
Oh yeah.
You strike me as maybe kind of guy that maybe knows a little bit about technology.
I do.
Yeah. My name's Eve. What's your name? I know you didn't like telling your name, but I gave you mine.
They call me Hack Eye.
Oh, Hack Eye.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Is your last name Pierce?
I don't have a last name.
Okay. We got a job. We're gonna have to. Thank you, Curtis.
Sorry. I liked it.
My MASH reference was only make Curtis laugh. I say we're gonna have to. We need a guy like you that's a technomancer to help us out in this job. But first, as is our policy, we got to take you out back and kind of
Jump you in.
We're
gonna jump you in.
Oh, Nightblade's gonna jump you in. I mean, I don't do the jumping in. Our friend Nightblade does the jumping in.
We all jump him in. That's La Vida Loca.
Okay.
It's not like a personal thing.
Hack Eye. It's not a personal thing, but we just got to make sure that you're legit. And
We're gonna jump you in.
You can handle yourself.
We're gonna jump you in.
We're gonna jump you in.
You ready to get jumped in?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like getting jumped in?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's go back. Let's jump this guy in.
All right. Cliffhanger.
The weirdest cliffhangers.
Thank you, everybody. Aaron McGathy, Demorge Brown, Spencer Crittenden, Curtis Armstrong. I'm Jeff Davis, and your mayor, of course, is Mr. Dan Harmon. Once again, brought to you by Burger King. Do it your way. Burger King.